The guitar sound is darker and heavier than the first album. I agree. I've changed equipment. I changed amplifiers and guitars. And of course that also inspires you to write, you know, if you have a general feeling that is dark or powerful, then you tend to write dark and powerful songs. So I think changing gear once in a while is very good. It's a bitch to learn and to sound good with new stuff, as you know. But I think we got a balance that we can say that we are sort of proud of. Well, you know, back in the day, going way back, you know, I thought the songs were a journey to the guitar solo. And then when the guitar solo was over, I lost interest. So the guitar solo was the most important thing. But fortunately, we all mature and we start to see that the guitar solos should be a complement to the song, not the focus. And then since we are so much in line in terms of melody and things like that, we need to have guitar solos that fit the song. Otherwise, it will, you know, not work. So I don't know if that's the answer to your question, but the guitar should be 1/5 of the band, and then of course the vocalist is the most important thing.
Yeah. Well, the guitar needs to, all the instruments needs to balance up and harmonize and sound and have emotions that the song has. So everything is important to be in harmony.
You can't have anything that just sticks out and stands by itself. I mean, then you ruin the whole feeling of the song. So I consciously took a couple of steps back and focused on the songs on this album.
I think it's a natural thing, just automatically happens because we are 5 guys with different inspirations and influenced by different musicians, obviously. So yeah, it just takes off into whatever kind of influences it might be, and the songs do differ, of course, a little bit, and but it's all pretty much inboxed in the way that we want it. But it's a journey, of course.
Yeah, and you know, you can just do so much with a roaring Hammond organ. Then of course people are going to say, ah, the Purple, which is of course a nice thing to hear. So we have tried to use the Hammond organ as a rhythm guitar to boost the whole feeling of the songs. So it's a natural, I think, that people lean towards Purple, Rainbow, etc.
Yeah. I just want it to be interesting and using my full capacity, which of course takes and requires a lot of me of keeping a little bit in shape and stuff like that, but the lyrics is also important for me to be well, a reflection of my time and interesting for anyone to listen to it. But as I said before, keep it neutral so you can make your own view and analyze the lyrics the way you want it to.
No, we're not. We, of course, cannot deny the fact that millions and millions of people go to church and things like that, but we're not going to church. But as human beings, there's always room for questions, I think.
Yeah, and if you judge the covers of the albums and the thoughts behind it, it's like, yeah, on the first album, we try to keep it a little more light in tune of an angel child with white wings and the elements of water and air. And on the second one, we go to Earth and Fire with a darker angel with black wings. And we have thoughts about this, which of course of course, reflects in the lyrics. There differs in the setup from the first and the second one. So it's for me to know and you to find out. Well, we're gonna do some gigs, we're gonna do videos, we're gonna do the third album. So we're writing songs and we think about the lyrics and we're trying to get angles and aspects, how to move it forward and how to improve and how to build it up to a final or a third album. That's where we're going. Whatever happens this autumn, we will see. But otherwise, that's pretty much where we're heading right now.
Yeah, and also depending on how the second album is received. I mean, so far so good, knock on wood. And then it's not only up to us, it's also the record company, how they feel about it. But we are at least writing songs now that we think can fit the third album.
Did you really want him?